So in today's video, we're going to be testing if 3 inches is enough. Now before you get confused, I'm talking about this thing below me. That looks wrong. This thing on my desk. This is a 3-inch computer. And today I'm going to see if I can edit vlogs video on this. But I came very prepared because it is so small. In my own personal collection, I have this. A magnifying whoa. Wait. So in case I struggle in this challenge, I bought a magnifying glass so I can see the screen. But I don't think it's gonna work as good as I expect it to. I actually look like a British person now. Okay, I'm getting distracted already, holy shit. So like I said at the start of this video, I asked Blog to send me a clip across so I can edit it in this video, because I thought it'd be pretty boring editing myself in editing, you see what I'm saying? Let's go ahead and open Premiere. Oh dear. New project, we'll name this, is 3 inches too much. I feel like most of the time I'm not gonna be in frame here because I'm gonna be like this. This is why I got this camera. Hi Jed, sorry for the hard work. Why is Premiere open like this? Now I have to find the blog file. Uh-oh. If there's anything incriminating on this, please don't. Editor, please blur this. So I know the file is called 4Thai, and I can't make out any text on there, so I'm just gonna assume it's this one that I've downloaded already. There is blog. We have a blog on our screen. I completely forgot. I bought a small mouse too. This is what I'm working with. How did I forget to talk about this? This is why you can't even see my hands. But this and the monitor, look, and the shot, look at that. It's so cute. And then I just got a normal size keyboard because I couldn't find a small one. So ignore that. I need headphones again. That means I have to talk to Luke in the other room. Worst part of my day. Does this have a headphone port on it? Let me go around to the back. Let me give it some back shots. Will aux work? Okay, after a few technical issues, we are back. I have headphones. I can see the screen. I can see blog. What is that? Is that a man in a chair? That is just a man in a chair. Do you see the man in the chair? How do magnifying glasses work? There's a man in the chair, whatever. Like and subscribe. I'm getting so distracted. So let's just go ahead and watch this clip for the first time through.
I'll sit in the chair.
But if you shake it, it actually makes it down.
You comfy?
Yeah, I'm all right.
Hold on.
Can you put me by the campfire?
Yeah, I can. Yeah.
Okay.
Where am I? What the fuck? What is happening? What is happening? What? What the fuck are you doing to me, brother? What is going on? It's like I'm at Six Flags.
How to drop the beer. Maybe we have to throw it away
Hold on.
so we don't litter.
Can I put you on the roof?
That's what
Hold on. Damn, I didn't mean to drop you. My bad. I dropped you.
Ow.
Oh, look at that. Look at that. I dropped the beer.
I'm trying to put Puffer on the roof. There we go.
It worked.
Yeah, we fell down.
Oh, it's head damage.
Ow.
That's brain damage.
That is what we're working with. Brilliant. So the things I want to do, I want to cut, I want to zoom, I want to do a subtitle, I want to do a sound effect. What was the 5th one? Music? We could do some music maybe? Okay, so they're the 3 things. I'm sure Jed put that on the screen somewhere. So let's cut this clip down. Okay, I'm gonna have to get close again. We're locking in. The best option here is just to make the tracks really big. There we go. Now I can see some waveforms.
What the fuck? What is happening? What is happening? What?
Okay, we're gonna cut it on the wheeze. That's always a good thing to do. I missed it. I think I missed it. Holy shit, this is impossible.
Can I put you on the roof?
And then I want it to cut to, can I put you on the roof? Boom. Delete that. Boom.
Where am I? What the fuck? What is happening? What is happening? What?
Can I
Wheeze.
put you on the roof? Hold on. Damn, I didn't mean to drop you. My bad. I dropped you.
Ow.
Okay, we did the cut. We edited a video. I'm actually got a sweat on. This is actually impossible to do. Should we do some After Effects? Should we do some tracking? Okay, let's track Puffer saying that. So we'll cut here. Put a little cut there.
I'll sit in the chair.
And then he says, I'll sit in the chair. So now what I have to do is find my graphics tab. See, when I use a magnifying glass, it just makes the pixels bigger. It doesn't show me what I'm looking at. Oh, graphics. Can I make it bigger? Okay, let's just steal Smitty's subtitle because I can't be bothered to use someone else's. Actually, let's use red for Puffer. I usually go for red. Cut that there. What does he say again? I've already forgotten.
I'll sit in the chair.
I'll sit in the chair. Where am I clicking? Hello? Oh my god, what am I clicking on? I don't know what any of this is. Guys, this is literally fucking impossible. Especially with this fucking mouse. What is this? I can't use it for shit. I'll sit in the chair. Perfect. Now I need to find my effects tab. Any of them say effects? Can you even see this on the recording? Effects. Oh, here we go. Text. Text bounce is what I'm looking for. Text bounce final, does that say?
I'll sit in the chair.
Oh my god, we got it. Okay, boom. Right click that, we'll nest it, which is clearly one of these options. Nest, boom. Holy shit. That was more muscle memory than vision, I'll be honest. Right click, go to After Effects. You know what? I'm starting to agree with my girlfriend that size does matter. Okay, so now we have After Effects, which is confusing without it being 3 inches. Null objects. Is that a null? It looks like it's a null. And then we'll click on the footage clip. We'll go to our tracker. Oh, which one do I click when I'm editing? Motion bottom left. Where's my mouse? Drag this onto Puffer. We'll just track his nose for this. You know, I wanna rant for a second. So I uploaded a TikTok that was about tracking, and people say just press play, it tracks it for you. No, it doesn't. Maybe in like good IRL footage, but on gaming stuff, when it's really grainy, the fast move, it doesn't work. You think I haven't tried it? I've been doing whatever. Okay, I'm getting frustrated. Whatever. Okay, now we're just gonna track forward manually because it does a better job and it looks better. Okay, we'll apply that to the null, hopefully. Can't tell what it's going to. We'll scale the text down a little bit. This is all complete muscle. Where did the text go? Control Z. As I was saying, this is complete muscle memory. I'm not gonna track it on its head. I'm just gonna put it next to him. Do that to there. Whatever. It looks a bit shit, I'll be honest. It's not the best in the world, but it works. We'll go back over to Premiere.
I'll sit in the chair.
Okay, nice one. Boom. We've got cutting, we've got subtitling and tracking. Unstoppable. Luke? Come here. So if you're unaware, we're in the studio right now. I want you to attempt some editing on this. I've done a subtitle.
Jesus
I've done
Christ.
Yes, small mouse too. I've done a subtitle. I've tracked a subtitle. I want you to zoom onto Blog's webcam. It's not easy, is it?
I don't even know. Where's his webcam? I must admit, I'm guessing here. Just go with that.
I have for the last 30 minutes, so.
Fuck off. I got as soon as it says. How are you supposed to see that?
Where are you looking?
At the
Are you
text.
trying to find scale?
I think it's that one. From memory. Oh, no. Not that one. Oh, no. I can't. How do you. What? Control Z. Is it Windows?
It's ruining my edit.
I fucked that up. Hang on. Let me refresh. Where's the refresh button on that one?
Refresh.
Whatever. Reset. Oh, there we go. Scale. There. Hang on. Right. Got it. Right.
Oh.
We'll come in here like that. Look at us go.
Ooh.
Horizontal. Come across.
Give some good YouTube commentary to what you're doing right now.
So obviously this is a professional job. We'll do this like ASMR. We're obviously zooming in here just to highlight what can only be described as the very handsome features here of our subject. Now, there's still a bit of image on that. Normally you do this far more accurately. However,
But if you shake it, it actually makes it down.
You comfy?
hey, I did it!
Yeah, I'm alright.
It wasn't for very long,
That's fine.
but it's
All we
done.
had to do is do it, you know?
Oh, I'm very proud of myself for that.
Let me review your work, shall I?
Go on then, boss. What do you think?
I'll sit in the chair.
But if you shake it, it actually makes it down.
You comfy?
Nice. Very good. You kept your job. Now get back to work. So we have done a cut. We have done subtitles and a track. We did a bonus one. And now Luke is in the Zoom for us. We're on a roll here.
But where am I? What the fuck? What is happening?
So here, I think, we can do the good old classic Gmod shake sound effect. Normally for, let's say I was doing a Smitty video on my actual setup. Here I would do like whooshes, whooshes, and the Gmod sound as well as. But because, first of all, I am not getting paid for this, but second of all, I can't see what I'm doing, we're just gonna do the Gmod sound. Actually, I'm gonna send a picture of this. I got distracted immediately. I'm gonna send a picture of this to Blog to see what he thinks of this. We'll see if Blog replies to us. Let's get back to our job. So that's what actually happens when I'm working. I get distracted that quickly. Ragdoll sounds. Let's see what that looks like.
Where am I?
Jesus, mother of God.
Where am fuck?
Wow.
What is happening? What is happening? What
Can I put you on the...
This is why I'm an editor.
is happening? What?
We have to do a screen shake for the Wii's. We have to do it. But I don't think this laptop has my plugins downloaded fully. We'll cheat, we'll do it in After Effects. So you're gonna search wiggle. There'll be multiple options of your wiggle to pick. You will pick the position one, which it looks like this one. Wrong. So you'll delete that, and there you are, you have a bit of a shake. So then you'll go over to these settings and just play around until you have something that looks good. Which, in this case, that is completely fine, just because I cannot be bothered. How tips and tricks with Ty. Let's call it Ty's tips.
Look at that, I dropped the beer.
Oh, so sorry, I ruined that shot by putting my drink there. Sorry, Jed.
I'm trying to put buffer on the roof. There we go.
Nice.
Yeah, we fell down.
Oh, damn it.
You know what we should put there? Metal pipe sound effect, of course. I was just about to say, I don't think it's gonna play. Oh, that's not very nice. Download. Okay, metal pipe. Boom. Boom. Yeah, that's definitely a metal pipe sound effect. Find where he hits the ground. Boom. We obviously have to turn this down before my ears bleed again.
Yeah, we fell down.
Okay, amazing. Okay, let's subtitle this bit. Let's do some more subtitles. Let's go really out of our way for this. I'm trying to put puffer on the roof. Boom. Okay, go and find our effects tab again. Search text bounce final, which I assume is this one.
I'm trying to put buffer on the roof. There.
Nice, wow. Incredible stuff, really.
I'm trying to put buffer on the roof. There we go.
It worked.
Yeah, we fell down.
Brilliant. Now what we need to do is some music. What song would be very fitting for this clip? Okay, I think it's only fair we go for a YouTube classic. You've 100% heard this song. If you haven't, what are you doing? You need to be on the internet a little bit more. But you ready for this? Throwback.
I'll sit in the chair.
But if
Wow.
you shake it, it actually moves it down.
You comfy?
Yeah.
Incredible.
I'm all right.
You guys were so
Hold on.
Can
I'm
you
trying
put me
to...
by the campfire?
Yeah, I can.
Oh,
Yeah.
where am I? What the?
Nice. Okay, we'll even do a cut there when that starts, and then we'll start it again. Wow. Really in-depth editing here. And I think that concludes the edit of this clip. I think it's only time that I show you the full reveal. Are you ready? Prepare yourself, because this is something that has never been seen before. Okay, Jed, roll the clip.
I'll sit in
Yeah,
the chair.
but if you shake it, it actually moves it down.
You comfy?
Yeah. I'm all right.
You guys were so
Hold on.
Can
I'm
you
trying
put me
to...
by the campfire?
Yeah, I can.
Oh,
Yeah.
where am I? What the fuck? What is happening? What is happening? What?
Can I put you on the roof?
That's what
Hold on.
it is.
Damn, I didn't mean to
Watch
drop
it.
you. My bad. I dropped you.
Ow.
Oh, look at that. Look at that, I dropped the beer.
I'm trying to put buffer on the roof. There we go.
It worked.
Yeah, we
Uh-oh.
fell down.
Oh, damn it.
Ow.
Incredible stuff, really. Unbelievable. I can see why this is my full-time career. I was thinking during this, I have to edit a Smitty video today, but in the spare time that I had today, I have decided to edit an editing video. No, I've decided to record an editing. I have issues. I really need to not edit in my spare time. But I'm sure this video is a lot shorter than the last ones I have uploaded, but there's not much you can do with a short clip like that, and plus editing on this is a lot more difficult than I ever expected it to be. So I think we have concluded that 3 inches isn't enough. Sorry to everyone that disappoints in the comment section. I am one of you. Yeah, I think that's everything that I wanted to do in this video. We did the whole checklist. We did the cut, we did a zoom, we did a subtitle, we did music, and we did sound effects, and we did an extra tracking. So you got more than you expected clicking on this video. But also, if this video goes out before the 7th, I will be in Boston in PAX, so there might be a delay in videos. But if you see me there, come and say hello. If you find me in person, I might give you the sound effects bundle.